shining, we stunning. You motherfuckers frontin', we rollin'. And all y'all do is
Explicit
nothing. You need it, come find me. I'll hit you with a potion, man. All we do is grind. Ugly gang shit. I get Wait, is it Lloyd? I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing. I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. Yeah, I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. Yeah, I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing. Smoking on exotic weed, killing bad energy. I don't let it get to me, so they try to get me in my dream, but all my demons died out. I feel so alive now. You can't kill my vibe now. You can't bring my high down. I can feel the energy, and yes, the past is history. Heavy meditation keeping me away from misery. Walking through the galaxy when I wake up back to reality. I get so fucking high, I can't feel anything. Light another blunt, all my problems start to drain. Henny in my cup, cause it numbs my brain. I'm so fucked up that I can't think. I'm so fucked up that I can't think. I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing. I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. Yeah, I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. Yeah, I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing. I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. Yeah, I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. Yeah, I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing. I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. Yeah, I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. Yeah, I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing.
What is up, jerk offs? Good morning, jerk offs. How was your day today, huh? How's sueño? Good morning, tear-ups. Twist into some brain jerks. What up, Night Train? Good morning. Refill coffee, have a cigarette before we get carried away. What up, Glitter Bombs, Squirrels? Good morning, jerk offs. She says, what up, Vermonster? Good morning, sir. Good morning, CSL. Sure is. It is Tyler. It says it right there. What up, Spooky?
Can we take a minute and why do I have Tyler on my shit?
That's because it's your name. That's your name. CSL warming up to -3. Ooh. What up, bad guy Lock? Speak already. Let's take a. Oh, you're right. You're right.
Bill
Hey,
Trill.
let's be thankful that you were muted for that whole fucking thing. Because nobody cares about Bill Clinton.
Trill Clinton, baby. He's coming back.
Oh,
Bill
yeah?
Trill
Back
Clinton,
from
2024,
where?
baby.
Back from the death?
He's not dead.
Might as well be.
No.
Where the
Bill
fuck
Trill.
is he? His wife's got to do everything for him now.
Bill Trill.
His wife is more. I fear his wife more than that
He
man.
married the most tyrannical bitch, and
Yeah, she's the one that got him to be president.
he's
Bet.
Trill. Bill Trill.
All he's good at is having sex and playing the saxophone.
I just want Bill Clinton to grow a mullet. Just be.
You're gonna steal. You're gonna steal Riff Raff's
Get a
idea.
Get a spunk back in him.
You can't be king when you steal ideas.
You could have kept him muted.
Yeah, see?
Too fucking bad, dude. Fucking bad, bro. Bill Trill.
He says, just joking. Just joking.
Oh, you didn't call me Tyler. Oh.
Oh. Hey, don't make fun of people like
What the
that.
fuck was that for?
Because you're being
I was
rude.
Mocking at
Exactly. Mocking. You shouldn't mock people. That's why they hate Donald Trump, because he mocks people.
If Donald Trump went against Bill Trill Clinton, he wouldn't have been president.
That's a lie. That's a lie, man.
Bill Trill, bro.
He did go up against Clinton and won.
And
I think Hillary, in real life, I think Hillary would have beat Bill. I think Hillary would have beat Bill.
All Hillary did is beat Bill off.
No, she didn't. That's why Monica was there.
She didn't do it good because Monica had to come in and fucking grab the stick shift. You know what I'm saying? Bill Trill. Sorry.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was rude.
Bringing us back to 1994 or something.
Bill Trill. Yep. Is it 94?
I believe.
Was I even alive when he was in office?
You were alive when he was in office because he lasted 2 terms, 8 years.
So was he like all of the 1990s then?
Bush was in 2000, right?
Was he right after Bush?
I don't remember if yeah, I believe so, but I don't remember if when was Clinton's last day? I don't remember.
You gotta think the 2000s when the girls
2000, okay, so 98, 99. So Bush was elected probably in about 99, I'd guess, 98.
Okay. So you're saying the 2000s, what the 2000s did.
Why are we talking fucking politics, Tyler?
I'm talking about
politics.
I'm talking about time.
Politics.
I'm talking about time.
Fuck. And 30-year-old politics at that.
Well, I mean, in 2000s, the women took the Bush away.
I don't care. You're
Bush
fired. No more. What up, Lena? Good morning. Bush Sr., Clinton, Bush Jr., yeah. Okay, that's enough. That's enough, guys. I'm going to go to the fucking Earth Dweller early. Then we better change the subject. No, we're not talking about it. I'm not letting it happen.
Women took the Bush away.
I muted myself. Are we ready to talk about? I'd rather talk about fucking football than politics, especially 30-year-old politics.
All right.
I will push this fucking button.
All right. Football. I'm talking about football.
That's a lie.
Unmute me.
You already are. Yeah.
Oh.
I slightly muted you right after
40 years and talk about the Bengals not winning since the 80s.
Yes, I'd rather.
80s.
I'd rather.
Yeah.
What up, Naughty Nikki? I see you.
Women took the Bush away.
What's funny is I accidentally hit solo, so you did get it out.
No!
Not the foosball.
But they brought Bush back into office after they took the Bush away.
Brady retired officially today. Was it Brady that said it?
It has to be Brady because there's no way they're talking about the Super Bowl and Brady's going to announce his retirement. Brady wants his retirement to be fucking.
Why do you copy off of what people say on TV? Those people don't know anything.
He's gonna wait. He's not gonna announce it.
You're not coming back on screen.
They're only talking. You just put me on screen after you said you don't.
And I also said you were unmuted, and then I muted you.
Yeah. But I don't know.
Hey,
that's taken.
I think you know what I think.
I think he would do that.
I think you don't know any fucking thing about Tom Brady, and you're only listening to what the people said on the TV at fucking 7 o'clock last night.
He hasn't said a fucking thing about retirement.
Okay, then
that's what I'm saying.
Fake news.
I don't think he's gonna come out and say it before the Super Bowl.
ESPN is the CNN of sports,
and I kind of don't. And I
fault.
And I kind of don't want fucking him to retire when Big Ben retired.
Oh, yeah, because everything's about you, right?
No, one fucking super quarterback left. Why don't you win
Dude,
another
there was
Super
like
Bowl,
9
Kyle?
openings for coach this year, I saw.
Really?
4 of them have been swooped up.
Filled? Wonder who all needed coaches?
Everyone.
Everybody. Yeah, everybody that's not in the playoffs. Dude, fucking Cowboys need a new coach. That's true.
Brady officially announced it. Okay.
Okay, that sucks.
Because the report's been out for days, but I really thought Brady would be like, you know what? Fuck these guys. I'm going one more.
I thought, yeah, because every time the media
Is his contract up?
Yeah, he only had
2 years, right?
I think he only had a 1 year, and then they renewed it.
I thought
last
it
year.
was 2 or 3. But either way, it's that time.
It could have been a 2-year contract, but I think
He could have won the Super Bowl again.
I think it was 1-1.
I feel like if he would have beat Matt Stafford, he wins the Super Bowl again.
Oh, he wins Super Bowl hands down. They would have beat the shit out
If
of
they
him.
would have finished that comeback, or it wasn't a comeback, but you know what I mean.
No, that was it. They came back.
You're right.
They didn't
did.
finish it. Yeah, but
They tied and then lost.
all that happened was Matt Stafford got the ball in the last couple seconds, and Matt Stafford, Tom Brady. Kinda.
Got anything fun to talk about? What did we do yesterday? We went to the sauna twice.
And I won twice. And
yeah, T-Rup did win twice.
Yeah.
But I'm pacing myself for the actual
marathon. Everybody makes excuses for everything, you know.
That's
just
fine.
To make them
Just
feel
know, I'm the guy that pushes you over your limits. Just know that. I know that, and you just need to know that.
Yeah, just know that from you pushing me to my limits yesterday, it made my mind feel so calm. Because, like, I don't know, like, even sometimes when I say, okay, I'm getting out of the...
I didn't want to get a migraine. I was starting to get a migraine. That's why I got out that second time.
That's what I feel like. That's why I feel like I would win, because once you get your head too
Night
high,
Train, the sauna guru.
It's me.
T-Rup is the sauna guru. Josh is just some guy in the sauna. Yep. What up, Gear? Good afternoon. Thanks for dropping in yesterday.
Josh,
it was great to see you two motherfuckers on my channel. Automatic was happy too.
Yep.
Cheers.
Awesome.
Yep. I've been able to get over there a couple times. It's like 6:30 in the morning over there when it's what, 6 o'clock?
It was like
5 o'clock
it was
here.
like almost
3
7.
o'clock. I don't know what time it was, but
was it before we went to the sauna? We were on Gears. Yeah, it was before the sauna.
Yeah, it was the second one.
No, that was cool, man.
Y'all, Gear Changer, you got this.
Gear Changer's talking about, he's like, Automatic needs to slow down. Automatic comes through. She's like, I'm about to go do some yard work.
I'm about to do all the chores.
Yeah. She's like, oh, yeah, I'm not slowing
down. And then T-Rup's over here telling her, oh, you need to slow down, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, takes her headphones off and says, here, Gear.
Here you go.
Here.
I'm going outside to do my shit. This fucking idiot.
Your friend is pissing me off telling me to slow down.
I'm a doctor, Automatic. I'm a American doctor. We don't know shit.
You can't even speak today.
I don't know.
What
am I, English? Oh, let's
gotta
put
restart
another
the Instagram.
Huh? Gotta restart it? Because we did some stuff.
I was trying to do something. I was trying to
exit it out.
Correct. No. Shut up.
God.
I was trying to turn my ringer off, and then I forgot to exit out of that, and then the live stream ended.
Oh.
On its own.
All right.
But now we're back on the Instagrams and the TikToks.
I don't understand.
Shh, don't tell the world. You'll spoil my image.
Right. Gear Changer did a whole bunch of yard work yesterday and let his wife sit on the live stream and stream. Jeez.
Let me pull up a video to watch.
Why do you want to know? Please don't.
Yeah, you ain't coming up with nothing.
Nobody wants
nothing to talk about.
Listen,
So we're gonna watch.
Listen,
something.
Bill Trill Clinton.
Well, I'd rather
Okay.
talk about fucking Gary V. Fucking
Gary,
But I get
NFTs.
really put down
Gary
by
V.
people's comments,
I'd rather
and I've been
listen to this
watching
lady
what you
talk.
say and like how you say don't
doesn't even
listen to
have
them.
an NFT.
But I'm just like a really soft person.
He
I'm
just
really
talks
sensitive,
about
so I have a really hard time.
Let me help you. Let me try to help. The biggest thing that that you need to realize is they don't know you. And there's two things. You have to be empathetic and feel bad for them. Like, Michelle, listen to me. Do you know how sad of a place somebody is in that they've taken the time to watch your video and say something to make you feel bad so that you can feel bad with them? Do you understand how sad one feels? Like, I'm not joking. And I think people think I'm just trying to cheer somebody up. I'm not joking. When people say shit about you, like you're ugly, that's stupid, you're not funny, you're dumb, that's wrong, you like, I don't know how to do anything other than feel really bad for them.
Yeah, it's what's really hard for me is like I have a lot of confidence in like my abilities and like I believe in myself a lot, but there was a lot of people like commenting on my appearance, which is something that I can't help, and I just think that's like a horrible thing to do. And it, for some reason, I believe it every time. Like I believe if they say I'm ugly, I believe it, and it makes me like not want to post anymore.
Look, we all have confidence
morning,
and
Sal.
we all have lack of self-esteem. In places, for example, Michelle, I can walk into an arena right now with 80,000 people. Right now, if somebody called and said, we need you, it's the first public gathering in New Jersey, you have to give a 1-hour keynote. We're outside, you have to go right now. We're going to the Jet Stadium, MetLife Stadium. You have to go right now. Now, I would be so pumped. I'd be thrilled. I'd be like in the car thinking, what the fuck am I gonna say? And they'd be like, all right, fuck Corona. Right? I can do that. If somebody called me right now and said, on Tea with Gary V, you have to read right now. Here's a piece of paper. You have to read this. I would be unbelievably concerned. I would be super like self-conscious because I am a very poor reader, and like it just really, really, really is anxiety for me. Like sitting around, like during like very like the high holidays, like reading at Passover, or like I'm scared with my family. So you have a lot of confidence in some areas, and in other areas you don't. Just like every one of us. The reality is though, you have to recognize that, first of all, looks. Beauty is uncomfortably subjective. It's just subjective. And you have to really understand that the people that are saying that to you are in a really bad place. You're gonna have to figure this out. You know that, right?
Yeah.
In a good way. Like, it's just practice. It's like working out. It's just practice.
I mean, he's right. I mean,
when you feel exactly.
Yeah,
when
you got something to say?
Yeah, when people try to drag you down, it's not because you're a piece of shit. It's because they're feeling some type of way and don't know how to fucking handle it.
It's because they're insecure.
Their insecurities are spilling out, and they're trying to comment on your insecurities, which I don't get.
It's because now if I'm insecure and I pull out your insecurities, now you're insecure.
So now we're in the same boat.
Yeah.
So now we're just in an insecurity boat. Just fucking, we're both ugly.
Well, if I'm shit and I see you're doing something, and I shit on you, and now you think you're shit. Guess what? Now you're down to my level.
You're
again.
not gonna succeed.
Now we're
in
even
whatever
again.
you were doing. I can't succeed in what I'm doing, so I'm gonna drag you down. And
yes,
yeah,
that is the thought. I am not a subscriber or a fan of those people, and I will not subject myself to those people.
And beauty is subjective. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Oh, thanks, Nostradamus. Sink that boat, bro. Sink that boat.
That's it's that was crazy that he said subjective, because people are gonna tell you, hey, you're an ugly motherfucker.
Because you are.
Just because.
But you're everything else.
I'm hot.
You're a beautiful human.
I'm hot. I know who I am. Subjectively, you guys are hot as fuck, dude. You guys would learn. We stunned. You motherfuckers front. Everybody comments on that pizza video, and they're still commenting on it, so they watched it.
When's the last time you had a comment on that?
Yesterday,
Really?
somebody said, "You're the pizza man, ain't you?" I said, "Mm-hmm." You want a delivery, girl?
Pizza man, ain't you?
And then,
That's funny.
I got some mayonnaise to go on that pizza, baby.
And we're gonna play this video some more.
Exactly like you just talked about. I think you should make pretend that your parents died in a car accident.
Ouch. Ouch.
I know that seems super weird. What I do is I go to a place if I'm struggling and I create a scenario in my head that actually speaks about real life and makes me realize that Johnny 97 Talk saying that I'm ugly really doesn't mean a whole lot in a world where I'm driving now to the hospital and I've lost my two best friends 30 to 50 years earlier than I should have. That's one tactic. I'm serious. That's one tactic. That may or may not work for you. The other thing that you need to do is go to a place of confidence. For example, I remember in high school, very recently I remember this, when I would do really poor in school and have a real tough day when teachers really shit on me, right? Which was never fun, even though I was confident. I would double go home and like focus on my sports cards. Like I would go to a place of confidence, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the number one thing you need to realize is that it's in your own fucking head. I'm laughing because I'm watching the comments of like so many guys being like, I don't know who said that, but like, what's up? Like, I'm ready to slide into your DM. Like, you have to understand, like you're deciding that that person's right versus the people that tell you you do look like you're deciding.
I know, and I hate that.
We all have things we hate, but you have to realize you can actually change it. But most of all, and I'm going to give you something really important. I think the thing you need to realize is that you can't take compliments in when you get them in whatever you get them in. It's actually why I find the most insecure people around looks are actually the ones that the world collectively agrees are beautiful.
Really?
Yeah, because they get so much positive affirmation, they become susceptible to the negative so much more.
Oh my God.
I've been shocked as I've gotten older through the years, like boys and girls, like that I would argue that the attractive are even more vulnerable to the negative comments because they take so much pride in the positive comments.
Think about it, or pause it.
I think,
Why?
I
Just
think the
speak.
reason that I can
Use your
deal
words.
with my negative comments is because when I get a goat emoji, or I'm the best, or I'm a hero, or especially with like, now that sports cards are exploding, everyone's like, you are Nostradamus. Fuck you. You say you don't predict.
Just called you
predicted this.
Nostradamus.
I hear that.
Damn.
What do you got to say?
People look at themselves every day in the mirror, even the prettiest people, and they have some insecurities about shit, like, oh, my nose could be little or smaller, and so they already have these thoughts because you're the most hardest on yourself. And then when somebody says something about something you're insecure about, you believe them. And he's totally right. If you get you're the prettiest thing I've ever seen from 9,000 people, you're like, wow. And then somebody's like, dude, you're fucking butt ugly. And you're like, wait, what? And that's when the insecurities come up. So all they're doing is picking on your insecurities, because you can find something on everybody's face that's a blemish, or, anything. You know what I'm saying? Like something that's off put, dude. Nobody's the same. Nobody's built the same. It's what you're just looking. Oh, I got a whole bunch of blemishes. But it's all in your mind. If somebody puts that fucking ugly bug in your fucking mind and you feed it, it's gonna fucking get strong. You're gonna think you're ugly, dude. Just squash that bug and go on with your life. It's kind of what Gary Vee was saying. And yeah. And then all those guys that are commenting, let me slide in your DMs, they're all thirsty. Come on, girl, you hot as hell. They're trying. It's different, even about like what you're doing, even not about looks. Because you could think you're not doing enough, and then somebody could say, hey, bro, you're not doing enough. And they don't even know what the fuck you're doing. And then you're like, holy shit, I'm not doing enough. And then you think about that, you get that negative bug in your system, bro, and you can't kick that thing. You cannot kick that bug. And because that negativity spreads like a motherfucker, man. Negativity is a bad mamma jamma.
You see, when T-Rup gets uncomfortable, he starts fidgeting.
What am I fidgeting?
Very
Who's
much.
talking?
No, your
Bad
fingers are
mamma jamma.
fidgeting. You're waiting for the Earth Dweller. You're like, come on, 5 minutes.
No, I know.
Come on, 5 minutes.
I didn't even notice.
Let's talk about
I thought
sports. Sports.
I thought we were past the 30-minute mark, honestly.
No, we're at 25.
But yeah, I feel it's all about how you feel about yourself overall. Fuck what everybody else thinks.
That's how I feel about everything. I'm gonna dress. I'm gonna dress the way I want. I'm gonna talk to whoever I want. I'm gonna sleep with whoever I want.
I'm gonna look the way I want to look, regardless of what
Right.
you think is.
If you're uncomfortable with something that I'm saying that doesn't affect you, then the issue is inside of you.
Saying or doing.
Any of it.
You can do anything. I mean,
As if it's
your
not hurt,
life.
if I'm not hurting anybody else, then what do you care? That's how I feel. And at that rate, this is a new feeling for me. Is I don't.
You hear?
I don't care what
Yeah.
T-Rup has to say. Like, yeah, when I come in with my coat and my top hat, and you're like, fuck yeah,
Yeah.
I'd fuck the shit out of you right now.
Yeah, that's yeah.
But
But I'm gonna roast you too, like
Yes.
calling you an action figure. And
Correct.
shit. But
it's
I mean,
all
it
in the
looks
same.
good,
But
I'm-
if you're gonna take those, if you got to take those compliments, you got to take the burns, especially from your friends. But I understand some people.
But I'm coming out saying you look good first, and then I'm saying you look like a piece of shit right after. But I'm trying to joke and make fun, but it looks good. I'm not being rude or anything. It's just I'm gonna say it looks good, and I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna express my jealousy.
I'm gonna tell you. I have not. The only like. The landlord said I looked like Ebenezer Scrooge in my top hat.
You do. You do. You look like
I was
you
like,
would
hey,
steal somebody's Christmas.
I'll swim in gold.
Yep. That's
Did Ebenezer Scrooge steal Christmas?
But
That
I'm
was
not gonna-
Grinch. That was the Grinch.
didn't he?
Ebenezer Scrooge is
Hate
is
Christmas or
is the ghosts of Christmas past.
What is that?
He was bah humbug.
Who's a bah humbug?
Ebenezer Scrooge.
What does bah humbug mean?
Oh my god.
Ebenezer Scrooge?
Ebenezer Scrooge was a rich man that hated the
Kids?
holidays
Oh.
because nobody loved him. Because he was a
He was sad.
because he was a rich, grumpy old man.
Fucking Ebenezer Scrooge.
And then 3 ghosts came to him on Christmas night. The ghost of Christmas present, past, and future.
And then shit on him?
Showed him what his real life was and how it was affecting him. And then at the end of it, he is crying and throwing all his money to everybody. And
I just love Christmas.
I love everybody. I want to be funny. Yep. Scrooge McDuck swam in money. Give me that.
Yep.
He was a money hungry fool. Yep.
So he figured he was greedy.
How can y'all be so calm when Snowmageddon is coming? I don't care about those things.
I don't.
I bet you we get 6 inches.
I bet you it misses.
I bet you fucking there's not. I bet you there's barely enough snow to cover T-Rup's penis.
Oh, so an inch?
Couple inches.
Okay.
I'd give you. Sorry.
I'd cover it.
Oh.
Tenfold.
Funny.
I'd cover it 10 times over.
Snowmageddon. So I've seen anywhere from 6 inches to 36 inches.
Yep.
Possible.
And we looked at the trajectory.
Oh my goodness.
Trajectory.
Hey, don't talk about things you don't know.
We looked at the trajectory.
The forecast.
We looked at the trajectory.
The forecast.
We looked at the trajectory of the storm coming to America. I'm done. I quit.
Yep. Oh my God. Robert says stop. Stop.
We post it.
We are calling for rain today.
We'll post it. Yeah, it's gonna rain and then snow when it gets colder.
Oh, really? Is that how that works?
Because it's 40 out right now. It feels good.
Does it?
Yeah.
I don't know about it.
Feels decent. I mean, it
It's
doesn't
not freezing
doesn't
cold.
feel like we're about to get fucking locked in our houses with snow for a couple days.
We are.
Jess said that.
Just because he can't say the word doesn't mean he doesn't understand it.
Yeah. Could be in Fugazi.
You're a fugazi. You are a straight fugazi.
You're being a fucking Fugazi, dude.
You're a fugazi.
Jesus.
This
dude.
is the Earth Dweller of the
This is
day.
the Earth Dweller of the day. This is the Earth Dweller of the day. This is the Earth Dweller of the day.
This is the
This is the Earth Dweller of the day. This is the Earth Dweller of the day.
See what's walking on this earth.
crawling on this earth.
Okay.
What is the Earth Dweller of the day? What? Today, we are learning about the trajectory of Penicillium mold. I'm just kidding. That was bullshit. I'm sorry. But we are learning about Penicillium mold. It is a bluish, greenish, whitish mold, and it grows. Let's see. Penicillium is worldwide grown. Grows in dirt. Grows on decaying stuff. Lives in cool, damp places, and it grows on decaying matter such as fruit, veggies, and vegetation. It'll grow on your bread in the house. It is a fungus that produces penicillin, and it was
So do we get a T-Rep word of the day too? Fugazi.
Fugazi.
I bet you T-Rep doesn't even know what Fugazi means.
Like fake, right?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of. I'll give it to you. I'll give you a half a point.
It's a fungus that produces penicillin. It is the first antibiotic, and it saved millions and millions of life.
That one on the bottom almost looks like it's juicing.
It's juicy. It's also used to improve flavor in some ham and some sausages. This is kind of gross, dude. And yeah, juicy, moldy sausage. That's what I want. Penicillium mold is the primary reason for household food spoilage. Many species of the Penicillium mold can thrive in low humidity, so in houses it lives like a fucking champ. That's usually what the shit you find. You find Penicillium mold all over your bread when it molds.
What's up,
all over
Stony
that.
Baker, MD? Good to see you, sir. Good to see you.
It is actually one of the most common indoor molds.
I know. I was just thinking that. He says, I've never caught you live. You're never up in time.
Yeah, I said penicillin was the first antibiotic. So what happens is the bacteria always repairs its walls because that's its only line of defense. So it's constantly repairing its walls. And what
Sounds like a woman's uterus.
What the penicillin does is it breaks into that wall and it kills the whole bacteria out. Once it breaks the wall, it's over.
It's a woman's period.
That's what it is. And yeah, that's what it does.
Well, that's what I got for penicillium.
Penicillium.
Oh,
So
penicillium.
it's a mold, but it's a very good mold.
What's up, KR Tooley? Good to see you this morning.
I looked up good mold, and this is what they fucking got. I did not know until yesterday that penicillin was made from mold. I did not know.
You didn't?
Nope.
Really?
Did not know that.
I could have told you that.
Did not know that penicillium was an actual thing. That
Penicillin.
was pretty cool. Penicillium is the thing,
but the medicine is penicillin.
Yeah, it's a something inside the penicillium.
Stony the stoner in the house. Gear says
pencil.
Stony says I grow mycelium as a pastime activity. A little boring, but I'm deep up.
That's actually pretty cool.
I need some mycelium.
Gear Changer is not a New York dude. He said Gear Changer, NY dude.
My dude.
No, he said in New York. New York, he's not. He's in.
I just muted him. I did mute you.
He's in Australia, not New York.
Are you done? Is that all you got?
He's in Australia, not New York.
That's all you got about one of the
penicillin.
greatest fucking inventions of all time?
It's
7 facts.
when 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow.
You think I can't count?
It's that's why I said I looked up the good mold, and it said a mold that saves millions of lives a year and saved lives since it's been structured.
Yep. It's obviously you just told us it's penicillin is made from these molds.
Yep.
It's synthesized.
There's
The
30
most
different species.
penicillins in clinical uses are chemically synthesized from the natural penicillins. Okay.
Penicillin or penicillium?
It says from the natural penicillians.
Okay, it's probably in there.
What do you use penicillin for, T-Rup?
Shit. It's an antibiotic. I don't fucking know. Isn't it for STDs?
Before using penicillin, tell your doctor if you're allergic to a bunch of stuff. And then it says, or if you have asthma, kidney disease, bleeding or clotting disorder, history of diarrhea, by taking antibiotics.
Well,
okay, so penicillin can make birth control less effective.
It kills that too?
Yep.
Holy moly.
Antibiotic medicines can cause diarrhea, and which may be a sign of a new infection. So do not use this if you are on amoxicillin, carbapenicillin, any other cillins.
Diet, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea. That's what
Penicillin. I'm trying to find what it's actually for, and it's telling me, hey, before you use this, or don't use this when.
Yeah, that's what it was telling me when I was looking at it, what it was for.
Bacterial infections.
I'm pretty sure they put penicillin for some STDs too. Right?
I don't know. That's why I'm trying to find things before I say things that I don't know.
I said I'm pretty sure.
Used for bacterial infections. They don't treat viral, fungal, or parasitic infections. The drug's generally active. Here's Night Train. What up, Night Train?
Hello. As per usual, T's over here trying to get everybody else to do his damn homework for him.
Right. Jesus. Ain't nothing new there. We can see it. We can see your paper. You did a good job.
Notice he's not showing the side with all the writing to see how much his notes really covered.
Look at how much a whole page, brother.
That's because he writes big.
Holy smokes. No wonder he's having a struggle. Look at that writing. Oh, wait. Maybe we should replay the video. Maybe we should replay that video from earlier. Here,
yeah.
I'll pick it on T.
Penicillin?
Penicillin, yeah. Penicillin.
Yep. I am glad you learned something new, T-Rup.
That is, it was weird. I don't know why the fuck I looked it up. But I was like, if there's bad mold, there's definitely good mold, right? And I was like, Penicillium is penicillin? What?
A bunch of fucking antibiotics are made from
penicillin
from molds.
Penicillin came from the Latin word.
An antibiotic is just to help build your immunity up. So basically, it's just replicating a bacteria or a mold or that type of thing in order for your body to build up the immunity naturally to it. Just like your vaccines, it's supposed to help build your immunity, but it doesn't mean you're 100% effective all the time either.
Right.
So,
well, a vaccine's supposed to fucking fix you, make it stop. The boosters and stuff are what you have to take all of a sudden to make your immune system.
The vaccine didn't work like it was supposed to.
Right. The vaccine is supposed to stop the illness.
That's why we didn't fast track drugs before.
Right. Right. Like polio, okay?
Really work.
When you get the polio vaccine, guess what you don't get? Polio.
Yeah, right. This shit was time tested.
I'm pretty sure that one works 9 out of 10 times.
I never had polio.
I never had polio.
That's what I know of. I've had chicken pox.
Yep, I had chicken pox, but I didn't get the vaccine either.
I think I did back in the day. I mean, I was born in 72, so it was all about that smallpox, chicken pox, this and that, and the other thing. But yeah. And there's still some cases of the smallpox, even though they're vaccine, there's still some cases of the smallpox that still go around and whatnot.
But yeah, that's because not everybody's vaccinated. Like, and this is my thing.
In cases where they were vaccinated, though.
Here's my thing is, okay, smallpox does exist, okay? Some people are not vaccinated, but I am. Guess what I'm not scared of? Those unvaccinated people.
Right. Right. I'm not walking around in a damn bubble.
No. What up, Ryan? Good morning. I hope Arizona's treating you well, sir.
I remember back in the day there was a movie out. I don't even remember what it was called, but it was like a boy in the bubble or some shit like that. It was some dude that lived his life because he was so scared of bacteria and this and that and the other thing killing him that he lived his whole life inside the bubble of a house and everything. It was weird.
It was called Bubble Boy.
Well, that was real because he didn't have any immune system, that guy. But then there was also a comedy made in the 90s or 2000s called Bubble Boy.
Yep.
Who was that? Was that Jake Gyllenhaal?
No, I don't know who that was. Maybe it was. Now that you say
sure
that,
it was Jake Gyllenhaal, dude.
Let me look. I'll look it up.
See who was the Bubble Boy? I'm pretty sure.
Hey, buddy, I just said I'm looking it up.
He had like
see how T-Rup works.
Spiky hair.
You say, "Hey, I'm going to do something," and T-Rup's like, "Hey, yeah, why don't you do that?"
Why don't you just ask your speaker over there in the corner? Look it up for you, T.
Hey, Alexa, who's Bubble Boy? Well, it seems Bubble Boy. You are right, T-Rup. It is Jake Gyllenhaal. Wow, wow, Alexa, thanks. You're welcome, T-Rup. You're the smartest man.
Tell he programmed that speaker.
It really was. It was Jake Gyllenhaal. You know who else was in that movie?
Fuck you. What? Who?
Vern Troyer and Danny Trejo.
Who's Vern Troyer? The midget?
The little
Mini-Me?
person from Mini-Me.
Mini-Me?
Mini-Me, yep.
No way.
It was Jake Gyllenhaal.
Told you.
It sure was.
Smartest man in the universe. Quote me. Don't at me.
You're the smartest man when it comes to the most useless facts.
Kind of like the guy on Cheers, full of useless information.
Yeah. You want to know about stuff you don't ever fucking never knew you wanted to know? Ask T-Rup.
T-Norm.
Need something like real knowledge? Ask Google.
You want to know how much cotton balls fit in a gallon jug? Ask T-Rup. You want to know anything about life? Don't ask T-Rup.
That's the truth.
How to be an adult? Don't ask me.
Nope. His wife has to tell him to go to bed. Sorry, was that?
I just leave the TV on so I can get there.
Yeah, that was true. I'm not allowed to watch TV because my wife don't like it.
See what happens when you get a wife?
Well, it's weird. She'll leave the TV on so that there's lighting in the room. But when I come to bed, if I turn the TV off and like the TV doesn't turn off, just the cable box does, that blue light shining will drive her freaking crazy all night.
That's funny.
God, wives are so great.
Wives, women are a ball of emotions.
Women are just.
What did Floki say? Floki's. I wish I'm gonna figure out that now too. Floki said something about women.
Shock, dude. No, I'm just kidding. That's not. I'm not. I'm a very good husband. Take the trash out when I need to.
Right? Thanks for reminding me, T. I got a bag out there I got to take out yet today.
Yeah, I got a bag at
It was
home.
cold last night. I was like, no, I ain't taking that shit out.
Luckily,
Like,
my wife
it's
works
supposed to be
midnight. Luckily, my wife works midnights, so she's sleeping right now. I can still go to the gym and get my shit done before I go home and start being a man. I'm a child right now. Oh my god!
He's in playtime. He's on recess.
3 kids now. She married a man and she acquired 3 children.
And you're proud of that?
No.
Seems
at all.
like it.
No, I'm not.
It
proud of
sounds
it.
like it.
I'm
It
not
sounds
proud
like you're.
of
It kind of sounds like you're bragging.
I'm not proud of it. I'm just telling the truth. And it is awful, but I'm sorry. Jess, if you're listening, hold on tight. Just hold on, baby girl. We're gonna get this one way or another. He said, "What the fuck was that?"
That's my reaction to you, man. That's my reaction to you.
At least
I
know.
almost just hurled up my whole bowels.
At least I know what I am.
Do you?
No. Why do you gotta ask stupid questions, dude? Like, you want me to explain it?
Look at him. He's still trying to discover himself, you know? He's not sure what he is yet.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, Night Train. I look at myself in the mirror sometimes and I'm like, what the fuck did I do?
Dude, I bought a motorcycle at 49 years old. I'm still trying to figure it out, too.
I bought a motorcycle at 25 years old and wrecked it 6 months later.
Yeah, well, I put 4,000 miles on this year without a wreck. No dumping, no nothing so far. I took it slow and easy, and I'm learning.
Yeah, I put 8,000 miles on in 6 months. Thought I was a great rider. Ate a van. Was like, maybe I'm not that good at riding motorcycle.
Yeah, it's not always us either.
Oh, yeah. It was me. It was 100% T-Rup.
Space awareness is definitely key to riding a motorcycle. You don't have the
That
protection
was
the car
where I
has.
lacked for that minute because I was excited and trying to get to point A to point B as fast as possible, and I fucking ate a van.
With your emotions, not your mind.
Yep. 2 years later, I was able to complete my day. You know, like I was going to my mom's that day. I haven't went to my mom's until 2 years after the accident. Took to my mom's house. Fucking terrible.
Yeah, they are a dangerous machine.
They are. Dude, and what's weird is when I hear one start like a Harley, I get fucking real scared. Like my dad started his Harley, I was walking by it, bro, and I was not okay for a minute. My heart was racing. And I was like, for some reason I felt like I was gonna get on it because it started, and I was like, I'm not doing that. And Dad's like, what do you mean? I'm about to go to work, you idiot. You know? Yeah, don't start that around me, dude. You're making me feel nauseous. It was it's a big thing, but I do want to ride again. I just don't know if I'll ever be able to on a two-wheel bike. I'll probably try to ride a trike.
I don't know where I'd be if I wouldn't. When I was 5 on my way to school, riding a bike with my brother, I ended up hitting a rock and swerving, got hit by a car and thrown 20 feet off a bicycle. That afternoon, Mom and Dad were picking me up, and we were on our way down to the flea market down in Orange County, California, to go buy me another bike. Just get back on, accept it, and know that there. You know, you tend to ride differently or do things differently after that. I wasn't screwing around on the bike as much after that. You know,
glad to have you here, Stoney.
I just want to. I just don't want to be scared when I'm driving the actual. There's no. I was scared like the first time I rode it on a road, but like I got that confidence up.
Did you go to your motorcycle safety class at all, or did you just get your license the hard way?
No. Took my motorcycle safety.
Good stuff.
Took my motorcycle safety on a Harley. It was pretty sweet.
So I got something cool for the spotlight. You want to know? It's called The Moment That Changed Everything, and it's about why the Iceman became the Iceman.
When T-Rup was born.
You know who Iceman is, T-Rup?
The guy, Encino Man.
Encino Man. Pauly Shore.
Brendan Fraser.
Brendan Fraser. That's what it is. Brendan Fraser. He was ripped back then, dude. He was cut like a fucking razor blade, dude.
He must be crazy in this. And what people think it affects in a certain way. I just kept it secluded for about 25 years.
You didn't tell anyone?
I didn't tell nobody. Many books I've been reading, many esoteric disciplines I went in because I felt there is more between heaven and the earth, but I couldn't find it. And I had this feeling inside. And after years, I found myself in a park in Sunday morning. Everybody's still sleeping. And was, pondering within once again, like always, because it doesn't stop,
The brain doesn't
The
stop.
brain doesn't stop. If you really search for something and you haven't found it, your brain just keeps on. You're into your mind. So this Sunday morning, I was walking through the park, and I just felt this attraction to this thin layer of ice on the water. I looked around. There was somebody. Just the idea came up. I go into that water. Once again, I looked around. I undressed myself, went into the water, and yes, I fell. I fell deeply inside. It silenced me. I felt this is it without thinking. Later, I began to know, yes, the cold brings you in a deeper connection with the deeper parts of the brain, which is the adrenaline, the reptilian mode, the primitive brain, the reactionary brain, which is not thinking, but only feeling. This is what I was looking for, something beyond religion, beyond concepts of philosophy. Or if you do this, this happens, all kinds of disciplines, but never this depth in my brain connected with the depth of my body. And that moment, it's blank, but it's there. And it made me feel really good. Just 1 minute, it was the first time. I played a little bit with the eyes, and I was witnessing. I didn't feel the cold whatsoever. I felt power, just internal power, which is connection. And this connection, if you feel it and you get out, then you have triggered something inside, something deep. And that makes you feel good, because feeling good is deep connection. And I took it home. I wasn't thinking about it. I was just into this feeling. Gave me a rush. So the other day I came back and I did the same thing. I had the same feel. And I came back every day. And I lengthened in time because I felt I was able to do that. At a certain moment, I began to become aware I was breathing more deeper. And that deeper breathing brought about an oxygenation in my body, tingling and all kinds of sensations. And I could, after like 25 of these breaths, I could go in the fetus position under the water, in the ice water, stay 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, no problem, no force, just feeling underneath the ice. Silence, pure silence from within and out. Connection. It brought this deeper feeling, connection about, and from there I was totally convinced within, and always went back. So it brings you into this quarreling of the mind is stilled in it. You just survive, and not only survive, you find out, if you are relaxed, that you are able to endure, and this power within begins to grow, which is dealing with the impact of this force called the cold. And then afterwards you feel, wow, I'm filled up with power, and it feels good. And once you control that, you begin to control and finding out that it is in the brain. that we tap into the deepest part of our brain, which is pure feeling, and it's great, and it hasn't got anything to do with cold. Because people thought of me as a crazy man who's gonna sit in the freezing waters like 35 years ago, and he must be crazy. And and what people think it affects in a certain way. I just kept it secluded for about 25 years.
You didn't tell anyone.
I didn't tell nobody, because I've always been looking for what is life about? What is the real sense of life? And you cannot find it in the books. You are the book. You got to open up and begin to read, to be conscious of what you have inside. That's my conviction. We are made to be happy, strong, and healthy. And right now, making a big step, we got it into the science that we are able, everybody, to tap into the autonomic nervous system in 2 days. I found this shortcut. I found the missing link, the key to the depth of our physiology, the way nature has meant it to be. The ability to tap into the deepest layers, which is the endocrine systems, immune systems. And what is endocrine systems? All that makes you happy. That is being, those are hormones, happy hormones. All that makes you powerful. Those are adrenaline hormones. And what is health is just tapping in all the layers of the immune system. And we got it. And now it's in the books. In the third year in the American university books, it's all there. The chapter, the Iceman, endocrine systems, immune systems, possibly giving hope for those who suffer, for example, from HIV and things like that, because we could not tap into these immune systems. Now we do. My conviction is, once again, we are meant to be able to tap in anytime into our system to make us happy, strong, healthy. We alienated from that, and I'm going to bring it back.
Dude. Am I unmuted? All right. So what I do after the sauna is I get out, my body's probably like 120 degrees or something.
No, it's more than that.
You think like 130?
Dude, your body's overheating at that point.
Yeah, the whole time.
By the time we get out.
But I go in there, after about 45 minutes of sitting in some terrible fucking heat, I go in there and I hit the cold, all the way cold. As soon as the water comes on cold, because it's a lever that goes all the way to hot. As soon as it comes on, it's cold. I'll be sitting in there, whoo! I can't breathe, and then I start breathing. When I start breathing deeply inside the water, when it's taking my breath away, that's when I'm ready. That's when I'm good. When my heart rate slows down, everything, and it really does. It wakes you up, dude. It makes you feel good. It makes you, I don't know. I mean, I don't ice bath, but I fucking shower in cold.
I've been in the water. I've been in the ice water in Lake Erie. It's nowhere near Lake Superior, but
I did the polar plunge.
In the winter, I have fallen through the ice.
It's cold.
It is
There's
cold.
stuff for Arctic training and stuff like that. If you do fall through the ice, how to grasp and whatnot. So we learned stuff like that up in Alaska or whatever. But
I was playing football on the ice and I fell through.
The thing you got to do is what I do in a cold shower is I'm focusing on trying to be cold, because if I hyperventilate, I try to be calm. If I hyperventilate too much,
just try to control your breathing and relax in there. Yep.
Because that's what I'm controlling my breathing, and I'm relaxing in the fucking hot ass sauna.
Yep.
So
while I'm in the sauna, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing the same thing, only for heat instead of cold.
The trick with going hot to cold is make sure you don't hypothermia.
Well, I do the same thing with ST. Is I'll come out of there and we're at our hottest temperature we can get, and then we just douse might as well jump in the cold bath, the ice bath.
Yep.
I would. If they had an ice bath, that'd be cool.
Uh,
Oh yeah, Dougie was asking if he could come up
yeah,
in 30 minutes.
yeah.
Dougie, yes. T-Rup said yes. We will put our sauna appointment on hold for you, big brother.
Yeah. We'll hang out for a minute.
And you are frozen, Tyler.
Sorry, I'm coming.
Had
Hey,
a buddy
guys.
in high school. He never sweated, even in the sauna. Huh. I'm sure that's a condition of some sort. Now in Arizona, I know, like in Arizona, you won't sweat like that in the sauna.
Hell no, because
That sweat evaporates off your skin real quick.
We had a kid in high school that he always wore shorts all year round. We're sitting here with 6 to 10 inches of snow on the ground. He's wearing shorts.
I used to do that.
It's like, man.
Who's this?
Doug.
Oh, it's Dougie. Dougie Fresh is in the stew. That's what I like to hear. So yesterday I found about 3 record players that I have in the studio right now.
Yep, we're just jamming to Leonard Skinner, Led Zeppelin, and AC/DC at the same time. America.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, unfortunately, it is time to go. It's time to get on with our day. As always, thank you, Night Train,
Peace
for
out,
coming
Night
in.
Train.
You saved the show because this big old fool.
Thanks for talking shit about my research, buddy. Can't wait to hear it again.
Listen to that toxic.
All right, everybody. Yeah, vinyl for sure. Yes, vinyl record players.
Love you
3 of
guys.
them. All right, love you guys. See y'all in the morning.
Peace out.
Thanks,
man.
Stoney, for coming in for the first time.
Boo, Stoney Baker.
Brought to you by Brain Jerk. Fuck yeah.
I'm with my people, man. I'm with the gang. My heart hurt.